Hello folks, it's Rich here, the box from Anderton's. Hello all, it feels like it's been a while. I've not actually had a guitar now for a week. I've forgotten how to play, not that I could before. Let's put another light on. What does that do? It's not a lot. Anyway, so I sold the Harley Benton TE 90 FLT. Big surprise. I know. Why did I sell it? Just didn't feel right. Just didn't feel quite right. I don't know. And I wanted to pay a little bit more, and this was an Anderton's for originally, well, they say $5.99. I don't remember it ever being that. I think it was $4.99, and it was reduced to $2.99 English, £2.99 sterling new, and I had about £5 worth of vouchers. So it's cost me like 294 quid, something like that. So I thought it's too good to be missed, really. Give it a go. The other Chapman I had, the ML1 in the like coffee, whatever colour it was okay in the main. I just didn't like the sound of the pickups too much. And as for reverse headstocks, ugly. Got used to it. So let's see. First, now, as you'll know, there's some packaging. That's good. My previous attempts with Anderton's have been with used guitars, and they weren't good, were they? Set up really badly. One was filthy, stunk of cigarette smoke. I was not happy. This is a new guitar, obviously. Come out! I'm stuck. So, it should be a different prospect. It's got this. It's got this stuff all the way around the box, which is good. Well done. Hopefully it's in one piece. So that's the outer box. Move that. Outer box, inner box, inner box. Right, let's give it a, it's got on the outside here, Chapman guitars. Boink. Now the colour, I don't know if I'm massively fussed about the colour of this, but actually none of the hybrids of this guitar, I don't think any of the colours certainly on the screen look particularly amazing. And if you wanted the Sarsen one, the grey quilt cover, not much packaging there, doesn't really matter. That was an extra £50, and likewise the Abyss, that was also £50 more. Love the fact. I don't know, I'm wondering here. See, this isn't, the top of it isn't touching the packaging. Usually with a Chapman guitars, I should check this with this one. They usually come with a soft gig bag, and this hasn't. I wonder whether it's $2.99. Because they've taken the gig bag out, you don't get one. Maybe not. What do you get? You get a push-in whammy bar, and you get a cloth to clean your guitar with. Okay, fine. All right. Two Allen keys. So that's that. Let's take it out of this bit. And take them out. Let's have a look. Oh, it's very dark. Very dark. Squeaky packaging. Shush now, come out. Doesn't want to come out. He likes the comfort of his little bag. Come on. The thing with Chapman guitars, you get a lot for your money, don't you? That's the thing. So you've got rolled fretboard edges, which Agafish couldn't talk enough about. It's amazing. You've got rolled edges, a mahogany body, roasted maple neck, blink, Graphtec nut, and a pretty top. Actually, that is a pretty top. 2-point trem. Oh, that's a nice feeling switch. 500k pots, so volume and tone should work well. That's also nice actually. They're not too stiff, they're not too easy to move, but they both move exactly the same. Now one isn't stiffer than the other. We like that. What's the action like? Too high, really, but that is just not a big deal. You get Ernie Ball 10s on these as standard as well, so nice to get some decent strings. So you don't got to worry about get a new string straight away. This I approve of. Look, they've recessed that Fender player I had recently. It wasn't recessed plastic pockets, neck access all the way up here. Yeah, that looks good. Neck pocket joint itself looks suitably tight. We like that. I like these strap buttons as well. Obviously they're not locking ones, but it's much harder if you strap to come off those. I do like those. The reveal binding looks nice, and you've got belly cut there too. And then you've got this really nice looking, very dark. It's not like a tigery flame roasted neck. It's just roasted, but it's a nice dark colour. The frets themselves, are they polished? No, they ain't. Are they dirty? Yeah, they are a bit. Yeah, no big deal. Nickel frets. Yeah, rolled. Bit hard to tell in this light, but you really can. You can feel it and see the rolling on the edge of the fretboard. And then the nut, Graphtec Tusk nut. The strings seem to be sat in it okay. Hard to tell whether it's cut perfectly, but it's not sticking out over the edges, and the strings are all sat comfortably in the slots, so that's good. And then your stock sort of tuners which you get on your Fender Mexican and your PRS style ones, really, for this kind of price point. 2 string trees. Feels hefty as well. I should weigh it actually. I'm going to take a guess at this at being 3.5 to 3.7 kilos. I would say this is a good. It's a good 8 pounds. And you've got comfortable saddles as well here, the closed type. It's a shame they're not the brassy ones which you got on the old ML1. Have just a real quick tune up and plug it in and just have a quick dabble on some tones real quick. Nothing hefty going, but so far I can't see any flaws in the finish. The one thing they do, just like Ibanez, which I'm not a massive fan of, is how the pickups, you know, the routing for them, you can see a bit of wiring, and I don't know why manufacturers do that. It's a bit lazy, isn't it? But anyway, just have a quick tune up, and I'll plug it in just for a second. See if the tuners feel the same kind of stiffness to one another. So far they do, so that's 3 will feel about as stiff as one another. Yeah, tune it. Anyway, where is... God, it feels like ages since I've picked up a guitar. It's literally been a week. But as I've done, picking it up multiple times every day. Jack socket sort of recessed there. That looks sturdy. Wonder where it is. Boop, boop, boom. These strings are going to take some work. How thick is this neck as well? It's a 10-inch radius. Sorry, it's a 9, just over. That's a 9.5 inch radius. Is this 240 mils? And how chunky does that feel? That feels. What can I compare it to give you an idea? That feels similar to the Mexican Fender Strat to me, in terms of thickness. I want to see if the tone knob works. So the amp, it's just as it is. It's not on channel 1 or clean. It's just raw. Right, tone all the way down on the neck. Up a little bit. see if I don't. No. Maybe. Well, the volume. One thing to note, it's hard for you to tell there, but it's really resonant just acoustically. Yeah, volume. Turn back up. These two, have a quick listen to those. Strings feel dirty. Middle. This one. Bridge. Oh, that's got some meat, isn't it? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Turn it down a bit. So there's a big volume drop between, so that's the net. Bridge. Maybe I'll drop the bridge pickup down a little bit. Right, anyway, just a quick photo. Well, shush. First impressions are good for me, and you know how picky I am. I actually like the colour more than I thought I would on that. That's nice. It's got a flat top, it's not arched, but that colour is nicer than I thought. I love the accented sort of reveal binding just here, sort of subtle, a little bit there, look, and even a tiny bit here still. That's a nice touch. Yeah. So I think once it's played in a little bit, drop the action down a touch for me. That's a weeny bit high. I'll probably just leave it for a little while and see what it does. Anyway, let the neck settle. But I think this is a win. So there we are. We'll see a bit more of this in time to come.